We're talking the hottest physical media deals going on over at Amazon.com. These are prices as of February 25th, 2024, 9:40 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And we got them bangers today with some awesome 4Ks and Blu-rays and limited edition boutique label stuff on a great deal and discount. So you're not going to want to miss these. But before we get into that, of course, if you love collecting physical media just like me, want to save yourself some money on your collecting journey in the future, go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe. That way I keep you entertained and up to date on all this movie goodness. And leave in the comments below any of these deals that you are super excited for. But let's get into this, of course. First up, we're going to have Paprika Limited Edition 4K Blu-ray Digital Steelbook. Now this is at a 30% limited time deal of $32.20. This used to be like $40, which was a ridiculous price, I thought. So I'm glad they dropped it down just a little bit. And this looks like a super fun, cool looking cover. It does catch my attention right away. Now I don't know anything about this movie. I'm guessing it's an anime title, but I just never seen this one. I don't know if it's related to a TV series, what's going on with that, but if you're an anime fan, you'll have to let me know that in the comments below. Next up, we got Enter the Video Empire Screams box set, 16% off, 46.26, and I can highly recommend that set. It's just a whole bunch of fun movies in there. You get 5 of them on Blu-ray with great special features, and there's actually some hidden gems in there like robot jocks and dolls. And so it's a good time if you're kind of into those weird cult classic movies. They're interesting. They're better than you would expect. So I can't recommend it to everybody, but I love this set. And I love the standard edition right here because it takes up less space on the shelf and it's still a cool looking box. So I had a great time with this set. Very surprised by it. Next up, we got Mallrats theatrical and extended editions on Blu-ray, 60% off, $5.99. That is super cheap for this movie. So if you don't need the 4K, you're content with a Blu-ray, you're probably not going to do better than that. And I watched this movie for the first time not too long ago, and I had a fun time with it. It was kind of meta. It had that mall comedic feeling to it. I really enjoyed it, and it's Kevin Smith, so you get that directing style, very cult classic feel. I just had a blast with that one. Next up, we got When Evil Lurks on Blu-ray, 32% off, 17.62. This is a Shudder original. Now, I have not seen this one yet. The cover looks to make it a slasher, but I think I heard decent things about this one. So that's not a terrible price, and you can lock in that pre-order price guaranteed. At least that's what Amazon is saying. And so, yeah, that might be a fun time for my horror fans out there. Next up, we got Leave It to Beaver, the complete series on Blu-ray, 50% off. Wow, that's a big discount right there. $64.99 to get all that TV series, all those episodes. Now, I've never seen the classic Leave It to Beaver stuff. I've only seen, I think, the movie where the guy falls in the coffee cup. If that's the same thing, I think that's Leave It to Beaver. So I wonder how the classic series is. I like a good sitcom. Does it have a lot of laughs in there? You guys will have to let me know that in the comments. Next up, we got Tarzan, the Ape Man 1932 Blu-ray, 34% off, $14.49. Now, this is the Warner Archive collection. When I saw this at a discount, I noticed other Warner Archive titles are at a discount right now. So I would say browse all those Warner selection, see what you can get, because that is actually a decent boutique label line. Not enough people give respects on it. And you might find something you like, at least from the classic side of things. But Tarzan, you can't go wrong with that. It's Tarzan. It could be a fun time. Next up, we got the Breakfast Club 30th Anniversary Edition Blu-ray, 64% off, 536. Now you can't really beat that for a Blu-ray that is super cheap. And The Breakfast Club is just one of my favorite movies of all time. You got this rat pack of students that just get together in detention, and you think they're all super different at the beginning, but then they connect and they show that they have a lot of similarities by the end. And I just really enjoy this one. It's written and directed by John Hughes, so you know it's going to be perfection. And that's just a great time. If you've never seen The Breakfast Club, jump on that. You're not going to get a better deal. Next up, speaking of some John Hughes love, we got 16 Candles, 63% off, 1481 for the Arrow edition. So this is a really nice looking edition. I love the front cover artwork. It always catches my attention. And I bet you they got some amazing special features on here being from Arrow. Arrow always does a fabulous job. And I really like 16 Candles as well. There's not a John Hughes movie I super dislike. I pretty much like all of them, to love some of them. 16 Candles, definitely one I love. It's so funny. Like, everybody forgets this girl's birthday, and there's all sorts of shenanigans, and it's, romance in there, comedy in there. It's a good time. It's a coming of age story, just like most John Hughes movies. So I really like this one. I can definitely recommend it. Get it with the Breakfast Club. Have a double feature. Have a great, wonderful time. Next up, we got Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind on Blu-ray. This one is discounted a little bit more here. I believe under the $15 something marker. I will definitely throw up the price so you guys know exactly what it is. But this is a trippy movie. It just messes with your mind, but I like how it's filmed. I like how it's put together. It's kind of a romance movie, but more on the drama side of things. And Jim Carrey just gives a powerful performance here, and Kate Winslet, very good. And by the end, you're just kind of in awe of what's going on with the story. A little science fiction in there. So it's a whole mixture of just awesomeness, in my opinion. And it's something you'd probably want to rewatch a few times to really get the whole story down. Next up, we got Puss in Boots 2 movie collection, Blu-ray, DVD, and digital on a limited time deal, 33% off, $11.99. That is not terrible for 2 movies on Blu-ray. And some people love the Puss in Boots movies. I think they're a fun time. Great family movies, great comedy in there, and especially the sequel. Everybody loved that one. People were chanting for it to get, Best Animated Picture. And so it's really well done. Very impressed with those animated titles there. Next up, we got the Hunger Games 4 movie collection on Blu-ray, 61% off, $13.50. Under 14 bucks for 4 Blu-rays is not a bad price by any means. That makes it out for each Blu-ray to be about a few bucks there, which is really, really good. That one is probably the most tempting offer of the day. And I did like the first Hunger Games. It kind of lost me in the second one. I haven't seen the third and fourth, but Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes was great. At least the first two thirds. So, yeah, I kind of want to go back and reminisce on the Hunger Games franchise. So, not a bad little deal to do that with. Next up, we got Jurassic Punk, 43% off at 14.32. Now, I saw this movie on a plane ride, and it's a documentary about somebody that worked on the visual effects of Jurassic Park and really helped kind of revolutionize the visual effects we know today, which was cool to get his perspective, how he was treated at the company. And I thought it was going to be more on Jurassic Park. It kind of has a lot of things in there. It's a little bit of a mixed bag. But it's still cool. If you like documentaries, you find that stuff fascinating, you'll probably get a kick out of that one. I don't think it's the best documentary ever. I'd kind of put it in the mid range, but under 15 bucks isn't too terrible of a deal. So if you're a Jurassic Park fan, you're a fan of visual effects, you're a fan of documentaries, I would give that one at least a stream. I think it is out there on a streaming service, just to enjoy it and check it out. But there we go. Those were the hottest physical media deals going on over on Amazon.com. It's like Blu-ray heaven over there right now. So many good discounts on the Blu-ray format, and definitely some boutique label stuff like with the Warner Archive collection, some Arrow titles in there. It's just a fun time to be a collector. So if you do decide to pick up any of those titles, please go through the Amazon affiliate links in the description below. Or if you do pick up anything from Amazon, actually, if you go through one of those links, that's going to help out the channel. And I greatly appreciate you for doing that, because it doesn't cost you anything extra and it's super easy to do. So thank you all. And of course, go ahead and mega smash that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on that notification bell so you're alerted when a new video posts, so I can keep you entertained and up to date and saving you money all year long. And of course, leave in the comments below if there's any deals I forgot to mention. Shout that out to the community and just have a great time talking them movies. And of course, if you love this physical media topic, mega smash the next one right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters.